Netafim is a global leader in precision drip irrigation solutions for sustainable agriculture. They do precision irrigation solutions, water efficient agriculture, crop management and optimization. Thank you, Mr. Rao. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Already you have done some of my presentation. Thank you so much, respected delegates, participants. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cassiel Rao. I'm working in a position, Europe, Middle East, Africa Director for Netafim. Netafim is the irrigation solution provider, smart irrigation solutions. I live in Kenya, in Africa, more than 10 years. Before this position, I'm an agronomist. I just wanted to give you the introduction of mine because I relate the technology to agronomy and also the irrigation technology to the plantations. That may give you some kind of idea how the technology works and what is the importance of that. About Netafim, Netafim is a smart irrigation solution provider, part of Orbia. Orbia is a group of companies from headquartered in Mexico. Netafim is a global leader in precision irrigation and sustainable agriculture. Our purpose is to help the world grow more with less. The slogan "Grow more with less" is maximizing the yield with less water, less fertilizer, less labor, less energy, you name it. Less input, more output. This is the grow more with less. Our purpose is helping the world grow more with less. Our vision is achieve the food secure nation, food secure future by developing and driving mass adoption of precision irrigation and agriculture solutions to maximize crop yield with minimal resources and to drive sustainable and food secure food chain. Next slide, please. About the company, the technology invented 60 years ago. This is a Netafim, a 60 years old company. They are the inventors of drip irrigation. Necessity is the mother of invention. Where there is no rain, maybe 200, 300 millimeters of rain, then they must use the water precisely. 60 years company and more than 110 countries in presence with 19 manufacturing plants all over the world. Number one irrigation company in the world with more than 30% market share. About Orbia, just one slide to mention. Orbia is our owner company, headquarters in Boston, Mexico City, and Amsterdam and Tel Aviv. Orbia is also into 5 main business groups, which is Westerlite, Alphagary, Wavin. Netafim is part of it, Duraline and Cora. Everything is into precision agriculture, the pipes and polymer and fluorinated solutions. So this is about Orbia with more than 23,000 employees and in 50 countries. What is our technology? The precision irrigation fulfills the plant needs by delivering the water straight away to the root zone. Our previous speaker also mentioned the same. We are irrigating the plant, not the soil. There is a difference between irrigating the soil and irrigating the plant. We are giving straight away to the root zone. But today, the other practice is what we do, we irrigate the soil, we fertigate the soil. How much it is going to the plant, really we do not know. We need to really see that what is the efficiency here. So the precision irrigation is irrigating the roots and fertigating the roots. Any crop, any topography, any climate, any soil, anywhere. Just to mention that any topography, any undulations, even if 20-30% of slopey areas can be put into the cultivation with drip irrigation. There are special type of drippers which can deliver equal amount of water even if you have a mountainous slopes. And then the soil types. It used to be there is a fertile soil, there is no fertile soil, there is a sandy soil. When you have drip irrigation with fertigation, even a sand can produce the best results. This is what is happening. This is like hydroponics. You are in inert material, you are giving water and fertilizer and you can produce in hydroponics. The same thing can happen even in a sandy soil, which have many examples in Africa, even in West Africa I can mention later. We offer drip irrigation, the dripper lines, there are many types of dripper lines, thin wall, thick wall, low flow, high flow. There are many varieties in that, depends on the crop and soil and terrain. For greenhouses, for open field, for row crops and horticulture, different types of dripper lines, and sprinklers for the nurseries, and also the main crops, micro sprinklers, and valves, manual and solenoid valves, automatic valves. The valve can open and close with the help of your smartphone. And then the filtration to clean the water. Many people ask, drip irrigation will have a problem with the clogging and all that. So if you use the right filter, right valves, right automation, right design, drip irrigation will last for more than 20 years, which I have installed in Netafim in many countries. Flexible pipes, this is for the seasonal use. You can put the pipe and you can use drip irrigation, then you can take it out, then you can come back when you are growing the crop. In lease lands and some places we can use that. Digital farming is the buzzword today. And if you want to maintain 10,000 hectares or maybe 5,000 hectares, even bigger, you need to have a digital farming, something automation. So you cannot really do things manually in this way. So Netafim is having the best digital farming with soil sensors, how much water we have to give, and maybe dendrometers. And with all the technology, you can operate from the smartphone. So this is about digital farming. Wherever it is needed, we apply this one. And project capabilities. When it comes to plantations, as I said, we are working with the smallholders of 1 hectare or 1 acre. We are also working with a project of thousands of hectares. The biggest project we have, I myself involved, is 25,000 hectare in Africa. So it needs to be a tailor-made solution for different users of the project. So what we do the initiation, we do the feasibility and conceptual designs, then we do the planning and detailed designs, then we supply the material, we execute, we operate and maintain. So when it comes to the big size project, all these categories are needed. Project management is very important to make the project successful. So this is the offering from Netafim in the projects. Next slide. Our presence in Africa, when it comes to Africa, since we are talking here, we have a factory in Morocco, and from north part of Africa, we serve the market there. And we have a factory in Cape Town in South Africa. We have many representative offices and partner collaboration offices in all over Africa. We are focusing on Ghana, and we are going to come here because we see a big potential here to do. And we are in East Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and Nigeria, Senegal. There are many places we have our project, and very successfully they are running. Just one project which I would like to emphasize and give it to your attention. This is a project in Rwanda, 16,000 hectare. Netafim did a joint venture collaboration with the government of Rwanda. 16,000 hectare was not irrigated land given to us. We took water from the river and we developed irrigation network to all the 16,000 hectares divided into 300 hectare blocks. So in every 300 hectare block, someone can come and grow any crop according to the climate suitability and his requirement on lease basis with water. The government is providing water, electricity, road network, everything. So all the 16,000 hectares are given to investors now on lease basis on a long term. I can say in a simple word, this is kind of a real estate model that you can come and plug and play. Otherwise, this 16,000 hectare was there since decades, not put in use. This is one of the project, really we feel very happy for that. So many investors came in and they took blocks of 3,000 hectares and growing different crops, and the land is put into the use. Another project which I would like to emphasize, this is a community irrigation. Maybe this is important, especially for Africa. Communities, this project is 11,700 hectare, more than 7,000 farmers growing multiple crops. When we do this project, every farmer will get water every day. He can grow any type of crop. It can be chili, it can be cotton, it can be something else. Like how we get the electricity, he gets water every day. So he only needs to plow the land and put his seed. Fertilizer will anyhow come through the pipe. So this is the project, and farmers are growing. They used to grow traditional crops, now they switch to high value crops and making more benefit out of irrigation. Next slide. Coming to relate the technology to the palm and the plantation crops, 2-3 slides. We do irrigation to the palm nurseries. You all know that nursery is the base. This is the foundation. If your seedlings are right, in good quality, good condition, then when you plant, it will give you the best performance according to the genetic potential, whatever. So each and every bag is being irrigated. You can go to the next slide. You will see better. Each and every bag is irrigated with arrow drip. There is an arrow put into the drip line to the bag. So every bag will receive water, depends on the growth of the crop. We don't need the same amount of water every time. When it is germinated, some amount of water. When it is growing, some amount of water and fertilizer, everything. So you will have very uniform nursery, and which is very important for palm oil. When you transplant into the main field, it will definitely have a high potential to produce, fresh fruit bunches. Next slide. This is about the main field in palm oil irrigation. We have many projects. I came from India originally. More than 50,000-60,000 hectares of medium to small holder farms we irrigate through drip irrigation. It is a must in India because we receive only 3 months rain. The remaining months we don't have rain. We must go for irrigation, whatever is the method, whether it is a flood or a drip or sprinkler, whatever. So this is drip irrigation through the pipe, irrigating the palms. And the next picture, you see the drip line buried into the soil. Why we have done it in big scale projects, sometimes it is a bit difficult to maintain when the pipes are on surface. So maybe you cut it, or maybe some damage can happen due to other operations. We can bury the pipe into the soil, which is called subsurface drip irrigation. It will irrigate exactly to the root, like intravenal. All the water and fertilizer straight away go to the root. You can't see water on surface at all. So this is about subsurface irrigation. For big scale plantation, if you have thousands of hectares, you can bury the drip line into the soil that can stay for more than 2-3 decades. As long as your plantation is producing, the drip line are stable. You don't need to change it. So that is about subsurface irrigation. This is for the small and medium scale farms. They can manage well. They can see the pipes every day, not to damage. So you can put the pipe, either a circle or a row, and you can irrigate. How much to irrigate and all we can discuss later when the project comes. We will analyze on that. Dr. Sharmal visited some of our plantations in India, so so maybe he can share some of his insights later. One important topic is fertigation. Drip irrigation is not only just water. We add fertilizers through water. Your nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, zinc, boron, whatever. You mix it in water, you give it to the root. It is not important how much you are applying. It is important how much plant is taking. So that is where the productivity will come. Today we can't see that because shillings, dollars, francs, whatever you spend money, bring fertilizer and you apply, we will never know that how much plant is taking. So here, the efficiency matters. How much you are giving, how much plant is taking. This is called fertigation. You apply fertilizer through water every week, every month, because the plant cannot take all the fertilizer one day. Like how we eat in the morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner, the plant also needs kind of a split application. You can't apply all the bags of fertilizer one time and ask the plant to take it. It cannot. And the soil cannot keep it. It's not a bank. It's not my word. Okay, I am working with my company, Netafim, 25 years. And even before that, I have another 10 years experience. I also worked in palm oil, some research, national palm oil research, Univanage, Thailand. I have a bit experience working with many experts. So there are sayings. This is the source from Felda in Malaysia. In 2000, it is a published document. The source. They felt the irrigation need in oil palm. When you irrigate properly, you can achieve more than 30 tons fresh fruit bunches per hectare. So this is proven in wet tropic I am talking about. If it comes to the rain scary areas, for sure it is needed. So I just wanted to put to your understanding that this is not that we invented here. There are so much of research has been happened. As I said, I also worked in the research. So we are very much convinced to irrigate the palm oil. It is very important. Next slide. This is a project in Gabon, in West Africa. If you know Olam, Gabon, they have 24,000 plus hectares in Gabon, in very sandy nature of light soil. Some of them light, some of them medium soil. We are doing drip irrigation subsurface in Olam Palm, Gabon. This is the biggest one company, one investor project in the world, I can say. This is a 25,000 hectare project. Taking water from the river, filtration, automation, then drip lines, subsurface, and they have seen the results. We did a pilot project before. They have seen the results in more than 50% incremental yield happening when you are irrigating and fertigating, fully automated. So this is the project about palm oil in Gabon. Next slide, please. About cacao, anyhow, it is a plantation, very important crop in Guinea, Ivory Coast, Benin, Ghana. Cacao is a very important crop. We have a big experience in that in many places, in Brazil and all the places. When you irrigate and fertigate cacao, we are talking about more than 3+ tons per hectare, whereas we are receiving half a ton, even less than half a ton per hectare today. This is the last slide, I promise. I just wanted to, enlighten something. Rice with drip irrigation. Why rice I wanted to put here? If I eat 1 kg of rice in a day, that means I am consuming 5,000 liters of water. To produce 1 kg of rice, we need 5,000 liters of water. Someone calculated, if you take 1 cup of coffee, you are consuming 150 liters of water to produce 1 cup of coffee. Okay, leave that one aside. Rice, 5,000 liters of water to produce 1 kg of rice. This is the most water, consuming the crop in the world. Puddling, you need to make the puddling and standing water, then you plant, all the time evaporation. So this is converted to drip irrigation. We did our research work more than 15 years with International Rice Research in Philippines, IRRI. And from there we started in India, in China, in other countries. Drip irrigated rice, direct seeding, plowing, like how you put the seed of corn, you put the rice seed, irrigate, germinate, spray herbicides, control weeds, panicle, crop, harvest by machine. Even subsurface, you can take many crops one after the other. So this is about rice drip irrigation. I can say latest version, but still we are, since last 10 years we are working with that. Getting high yield, next slide please. And thereby, it is not only saving water, it saves more than 70% of water. Next slide, there is another slide. It's not only saving of water, 70% water it will save, and it will increase the yield. It will increase the yield. We are talking about 6 tons per hectare. It can go up to 10 to 12 tons per hectare of paddy. And then, less arsenic, heavy metals. When you take rice, you have poisonous metals like mercury or arsenic in the rice because it will absorb from the ground. When you grow with drip irrigated rice, we branded a rice in some countries in Italy, no arsenic in rice. So that's the brand. People try to catch that one. And then most important thing is, it is for the environment, no methane emission. When you have a standing water, you have methane gas emission. You can do many green revolution things, but if you can control puddled rice, that itself will take care of our atmosphere. This is zero methane emission when we do upland rice. So this is about the rice with drip irrigation. I don't know how much it is important and how many people really get into it, but Netafim is having all this experience. We are not only supplying the pipes and pumps and valves, we are into very much in research and agronomy and advising and training the farms and farmers to make them more successful, and their success is our success. Thank you so much. And I have my colleague with me, Amir here. Amir, can you say? He's also an engineer. He's working with Netafim with me many years. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rao. Thank you for the insightful presentation.